All right, well, when you're talking about the World Championships, the finals of the World Championships here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, you've got thousands of people lining the shore. You know, the pressure's up, and these guys are just trying to handle it. Coming up next, we're rolling right into our next skier, this guy from the United States. Here he comes, 13 meters, 32 off, Mr. Chris Rossi.
Let's have a look at his first pass, now residing in Oviedo in Central Florida. Look at that style going into buoy number 1 on 13 meters, not really pressured too much so far as being able to get from one buoy to next, right in that radar ski from one side to the other, impeccably timed. And round 6 buoy, come on, Chris Rossi.
All right, you watch Chris ski, very similar style, I think, to Jason McClintock, or vice versa. Jason, similar style to Rossi. Rossi's been he's been up there, man. He's so close. He's gotten thirds, he's gotten seconds. I was talking to one of his buddies earlier today, Chris Sullivan, and he said Rossi's focused on one thing only. He wants the gold. He wants it here this weekend. And you know, I've watched him ski quite a few times this year. He's ripping it, Marcus. He's got what it takes.
You know, he went to the Masters Last Chance qualifier this year in May. He needed to run 3:41. He ran it. First round. He goes to the Masters, he makes a podium. This year he's been on fire. Last year he was injured a little bit. The guy's unbelievable on a ski. He's light, he makes the moves. He can run 3:41 off when he needs to, and now he needs to. 4 years ago in China at the World Championships, he was in a runoff for first, I believe, and he got 3:41 to make the runoff. This year, he's hungry. It's going to happen, and if it's going to happen, it's going to be today, because it's his chance. 12-meter line, here he comes. All for you guys.
That's right. Chris Rossi, of course, a bronze medal finisher in the 07 Worlds in Austria, a bronze medal in the 07 Masters, and a bronze in the 09 Masters. So he's knocking on the door. He is as hungry as anybody out there. Here he comes, 12 meters, 35 off, Chris Rossi.
Oh, beautiful number 1 on the second pass of 12 meters, stretching it out. Round buoy number 3, round number 4, continuing on, fine shape, round number 5, and at this stage of the game, well ahead of it, there you go, Chris Rossi.
You watch this guy ski, and there's so many people out there that try to emulate him because, well, point blank, he makes it look probably easier than anybody else. Here's the replay right here, Marcus. Walk us through it. Again, talking this light on the line and just really smooth on the water.
You see how he doesn't force the turn, just like when you're on the hill in the winter. You don't want to turn too sharp, you're going to slide your edge. Same thing, 3-ball. You see how he's light, he falls back a little, but he's all right. It's 12-meter line.
That's right. You just mentioned kind of on a hill, and I know Chris Rossi spends some of his time in Utah with his wife Ellen along. I know you get up there occasionally. Another skier, Jamie Beauchesne, goes. So using some of the snow ski theory here on the water.
Yeah, Rossi's one of the main thinkers out there on the water, in the water skiing and slalom skiing these days. He thinks things through. He analyzes. He really breaks it down into the finer principles, and you can see that on the water. He makes it look easy.
All right, well, Tony, coming up right now, this is going to be 38 feet off the line, 11.25 meters long. We're about a quarter meter short. The handle he's holding on to a quarter meter short of the buoy line. Take us through the pass.
And that line falls short. Inside the buoy is the length of a school roller, folks, and getting round buoy number 1, just trying to extend out round buoy number 2. This is efficiency in motion, folks, getting a little bit deep round number 3 and number 4, but he's run this pass so many times, and he runs it again.
I'm going to go ahead and say it, best 38 off 11.25 we've seen so far today. I'm not sure if Chris broke a sweat out there, so smooth on the water.
No, he didn't break a sweat. I'm going to have to say it's a tie between my buddy Terry and Chris, but still, nonetheless, unbelievable skiing. Look at this start, nice and easy at 1-ball. You know, the bad thing about slalom skiing is that the better the guys ski, the easier it looks, and it's not quite as impressive. You see Aaron Larkin, his 11-meter line didn't look quite as easy as Rossi right there on the replay. But nonetheless, if you were in the boat watching these guys, your jaw would be on the floor. I'd have to come pick it back up for you, because what they're doing is unbelievable. He's going to be coming back in at 10.75. The top score is 2.5. Rossi wants the whole thing. He's not going to be happy with 3 in the lead. He wants the whole thing. He wants to put it out there for the boys. You guys better get on your feet for this one.
All right, and if we could just get a tension measurement device on that rope, I think you'd see these guys are putting thousands and thousands of pressure, pounds per pressure on that rope out there. And, you know, Rossi, the king of being able to handle it, he's coming in. This is 10.75. 2.5 is our lead with Aaron Larkin and Jody Fisher. Can Chris Rossi take it down? Check it out.
And this line length is 3/4 of a meter inside the buoy line. Look, he's on. Round buoy number 2, round number 3. Can he get outside number 4 to take the lead? He can. Can he actually make the pass now? He's round 5. Can he make it round 6? We are absolutely stamping our feet up here. That is 5.5 buoys at 10.75 meters, and so close to running it. Phenomenal stuff.
He literally willed himself all the way down there. He was not giving up at all. Amazing skiing. Let's watch the replay here. Marcus, take us through.
You see, he got a little tail turn at 1 ball there. He was okay, kept his composure. Good 2 ball. Yeah, you remember, only 3 guys ran this yesterday, nobody today. Tail turn 3, little safety. You want to make sure he took the lead. He's got a decent 4. He comes into 5, actually not bad. He's patient, he turns it, a little on the back, but you see at 6, late as heck, and he gets high-sided again and falls to the other side. Otherwise, he would have hung on to that, and he would have came back in at 10.25.
So much going on out there. Let's give it up as he swims in one more time from the United States. Brilliant skiing for Chris Rossi.